Okay, thank you. I was over the weekend and I was doing some research and I noticed something really, really strange about our campaigns, about Facebook's platform where they put our ads, the placement. And I noticed that uh, their algorithm, I kind of got it figured out. And what Facebook's algorithm is it's basically going to help our posts that get the most engagement. And engagement means if they are actually going to be clicking like or clicking share or clicking comment, especially share. And these posts that get these engagements are going to be the ones that Facebook will help promote. So, in other words, if you do have a client that has a low reach, then Facebook is not showing that ad to all those people for a specific reason. And that reason is because that post could not have a good enough reach comparing to its competitors. So if we wanted to get that post to have a ton of reach, a ton of engagement, then we would need to turn that post into a video. Videos are the ads that are dominating because, number one, the users will watch the video and it will keep them on their platform. And number two, the user will likely engage in that video. So Facebook's two primary objectives is two things. Number one, increase engagement. And number two, increase time spent on their platform. So whenever we run a link click ad, we're not keeping them on their platform, are we? We're trying to take them off of their platform and we're taking them to a website, which is going against what they want. They want the user to stay on their platform and they want the user to increase engagement. So if you give them a video, what are they likely going to do? They're going to stay on their platform and watch that video, right? Right. So we want to keep them on that platform as best as we can and give them, videos, because once we do that, you're going to see a bigger reach. Okay, so let's show you an example, okay? I'm running my own little campaigns right now, and you can kind of see I run two campaigns. One is a blog post, and the objective is a link click. And then one is the same blog post, same post ID number, but the objective is post engagements. All right, so based on this information, which one got the most reach? The top one. The top one got the most reach, and that's in a page post engagement one. So what I was telling Facebook to do is I want you to engage my post and I want you to show this ad to the people who are likely comment, share, and like it. And then that's what they're doing. And therefore my engagement is getting more bigger, and then my cost per link click is getting more cheaper. For the market that I'm hitting, and the fitness market, it's really, really competitive. Most of the time, my link clicks are $1 or more. If you don't believe me, look at this one. Let me see if I can show you one real quick. So look at this. Blog post strategy, $1, $1.62, $1, $1. See? Another one, blog post, how to create a Facebook ad, $1, $1, $1, $1, 77 cents, 83 cents, 39 cents, $1, $1. So it's expensive, right? So how was it that I got this link click down to be so cheap? Well, I created 2 campaigns. One campaign was post engagement, and that's getting likes, shares, and comments, and another campaign was link clicks. So I piggyback off of the likes, shares, and comments, keep the same post ID number, and then I'll promote this as a link click campaign. Therefore, Facebook is telling this ad post that's relevant because I'm getting a lot of engagements, so they're going to get my cheaper costs for me. And that's why I am paying the cheapest I've ever paid when I'm running blog posts, which is a dramatic change for me. Does that make sense? So how can we leverage that? Well, if we are running video ads, especially video ads, we should try testing page post engagement objective first. So if we're going to run a 12-week program, we should run a page post engagement objective first. Then after maybe 3 days, we take that same post ID number and then create a new campaign as an objective for conversions. And guess what? You're going to start seeing some cheaper links and higher reach. And we solve that problem. We solve that problem. So that's what you should do. Shirley is creating, well, I've already created it, but she's taking that Word document and also translating it so that we can incorporate this to our SOP. We have a SOP handbook, and we're going to use that so that whenever we're testing something and it doesn't work, number 1, we can try this. And then if number 1 don't work, then number 2, we can try that. Number 2 don't work, number 3, we can try that. So that's going to be our SOP. It's going to be great because it's going to be everything we need to know. Now, structure of campaigns and naming. I want you girls to start thinking about professionalism. And not that we're not professional. We are professional, but I want us to be more professional. So what I would like for us to do is when you name your campaigns, I'll normally name it something like the name of the program, like you girls are doing. So the campaign name is the name of the program and the funnel. So if we have a funnel that's named 12-week program, then we just name it 12-week program. So that's the normal name. You girls are already doing that. Now, if you go to the ad sets, that's when it gets interesting. If you girls can see my screen, Let me know if you can see my screen when it shows ad sets. Okay, so you see it. So when you get to the ad set level, just because ad sets, you can target a lot of different audiences. We normally don't like to list the names of them. We normally like to abbreviate. Abbreviate means maybe you have a name of one thing, but you don't write the entire word down. You just write the first letter or the first two letters. So I want you girls to start abbreviating them, and that's what makes it look more professional. So I always like to abbreviate what we're doing, and I can have an abbreviating translator on our SOP. Shirley, can you write down in your notes to put abbreviating translator on the SOP, the front page? Mm-hmm. So you girls might ask, what does this all mean? What does LAL mean? Anybody know? LAL means lookalikes. Lookalikes. So I have a lookalike audience, and then whenever I separate it with this little line like that. So I'll type in lookalike audience, space, separate it, FP. Fit Pros. For my market, that's what that abbreviation is, Fit Pro. FP is Fit Pro. FPA is Facebook page admin. And then M and F, you girls know what that means, right? I'm targeting males and females. And then age range is 25 plus. So you can put it 25 plus, 25 to 45, or whatever. So that's how you abbreviate your ad sets, and therefore you can list everything in there. You don't have to skip nothing. SBO, small business owners. BP, obviously busy professionals. FO, financial audience. All of that makes a little sense, right? FOF, friends of fans. NF, non-fans. And you can type fans if you want to like that, because it's not or just FN. All you girls understand? Now, doesn't that look more professional in your opinion? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? So yeah, practice the habit of this. So you girls can see what I'm doing. Lookalikes, and this is why I wanted you girls to be here. Now, this is going to be the most important thing we do. This is going to determine what will work, what isn't working, and what will work better. This is the key element into our success. And there's going to be one thing. It's called one word. Lookalikes. Lookalikes. Lookalike audiences. We do not use lookalike audiences enough. And we are going to kill it once we start doing it. Stella, this lookalike audiences will smash it for Paul. Smash it. So this is what we need to do. Okay. When we run Aida, we need to run Aida to our Persona 1, Persona 2, and Persona 3, and the lookalikes of his email list, if they have it. Now, once we start getting Aida, we normally create 25% video view, right? 25% video view. We need to create also a 50% video view. 50%. Remember, Facebook is changing, and we have to change too. We're going to incorporate this into our SOP. If we create a 50% video view, we need to create a lookalike audience off of that 50%. When we create a lookalike audience off of video view, we need to retarget that back to the Aida. And guess what? When you push lookalikes back to those Aida videos, you're going to get much more cheaper cost per 10-second views, much more cheaper cost per 50% views, 50% views of lookalike audiences. Ain't that amazing? That's what we want, because Facebook's optimizing us to get more 10-second views. We don't really want 10-second views. We want people to watch practically the whole video. And we've come to conclude that 50% lookalikes is the key thing that I've tested that works. 50% lookalikes will help us get more people to watch 50% of the video or more. So that's what we want to do. Everybody is tracking so far? Any questions so far? Everybody understands? This is essential. This is key. This is key. Okay. Now, once we get to the interest level, we're going to run our interest to the lookalike audience, 50%, and obviously our warm traffic who watched those videos, right? That's it. That's practically all we need to do. We don't need to do no persona 1, persona 2, or persona 3 to interest, because we already have lookalikes going there. And some of those lookalikes are cold, but they are the lookalikes of people who watched 50% or more of those videos. So now we've got our interest lookalike 50%, warm traffic, and now we're going to create obviously our website custom audience 180 days, and we're going to create lookalikes of those people. So lookalikes of our website custom audience. Now we are solid. Guess what? We're going to have lookalikes, okay? We're going to have lookalikes pushing to our interest campaign. Lookalikes of the WCA pushing to the interest campaign. And guess what? Guess what's going to happen? Yep, Stella says, so still need to test interest or just lookalikes in the future. We're going to run lookalikes to the blogs, to the interest. So in other words, we have people who visit our website, right? And they go to the website and they're on our WCA list, website custom audience list. We create a lookalike of that audience, okay? Lookalike of video views to our blogs, and then lookalikes of WCA to our blogs. Yeah, I'm going to get to the conversion in 1 minute. I'm going to do the interest first, and then I'm going to do the desire next, and then I'll get to the conversions, and I'll show you what to do first, okay? So we've got lookalikes to video views to blogs, and lookalikes website custom audience to blogs, okay? LAL video views, 50% to blogs. LAL WCA to blogs, and then a warm traffic to blogs. Everybody understand that formula so far? It's really exciting, isn't it? Everybody understand this so far? And the reason you guys want to do this is because um, when we do run people who visit our website, we're going to say Facebook create a lookalike audience of those people who went to our website so that we can get more people to our website. And guess what? How much, Lynn, how much is one of your clients paying for the interest campaign for a blog post? Maybe they're paying about 50 cents a click, for example, right? Maybe they're paying 50 cents a click, maybe give or take. If you do a lookalike audience of website custom to blogs, they're going to start paying 15, 20 cent per click. 20 cent per click. It's cheaper, right? That's amazing. All because it's lookalikes of those people went to the blog. Stella says, so blogs will target video view 50%, website custom audience, um, and warm traffic. Yes, lookalikes though, Stella, lookalikes. So blogs will target video view 50% lookalikes, website custom audience lookalikes, and warm traffic. Warm traffic is just people who watched the video. Yeah, lookalike blog visitor. That's what I mean. Sorry about that. So 3 ad sets. Yeah, three ad sets. We're not going to make it we're not going to make it harder. We're not going to do the persona 1, 2, and 3. Fuck that. We're not going to do it. We do that in the first beginning, and that's working. But now we can do lookalikes. And don't get me wrong, you can do a lookalike, and let's just pretend that persona 3 is moms, right? Because they're only targeting moms. They can't do anything other than moms. So yeah, we can do a lookalike and a mom. So obviously that's a lookalike audiences overlapping people who are also moms. So don't get me wrong. We're still doing personas, but we're doing lookalikes with it to make it hyper targeted. If that makes sense. We're not doing personas by itself anymore, is what I'm trying to say. If that make any sense? Okay. So Stella says, what if we're rotating audiences? We're not targeting personas? So yes. So Stella didn't want to confuse you, so let's just say we have persona 1 is men, right? And then persona 2 is women. So if we're rotating men and women, yes, of course, we're still going to, rotate look like persona 1 men, and then rotate that to look like persona 2 women. So we're still rotating. We're still going to rotate. However, those are lookalikes now. Lookalikes is what we're rotating. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Any questions, Lynn? Lynn says, so 3 ad sets. Yeah, depending on the client's budget and ideally who they're wanting to put this ad in front of. But yeah, 3 ad sets. Keep it easy, simple. One is lookalikes, all personas inside of that one ad set. So if they're hitting men and women, just put men and women together and then lookalikes. But if we are rotating audiences like Stella asked, then obviously it would be uh, lookalikes men only, and then rotating that later on, lookalikes women only. That's right, you got it. Warm traffic, lookalikes videos, and lookalikes blog visitors. And just start trying to practice incorporating abbreviations. Start getting used to it. Warm traffic, lookalikes, and then lookalikes video view, 50%. Lookalikes WCA, blog visitors. Hope you girls are liking this so far. It's interesting, isn't it? No, it's not only for conversion campaign. It is for Aida, because our objective is to help them get more reach with Aida, and that'll help them with their conversions. So yes, lookalikes of Aida, lookalikes of conversions, and lookalikes of everything. And we're going to get to conversions. You're going to see something pretty interesting in a minute. So lookalikes for everything. Every ad set is lookalikes. Every campaign is lookalikes. Almost every ad set. No, every campaign has lookalikes. We are smashing it with lookalike audiences because the Facebook's gotten smart with their algorithm for the lookalike, and they really can show this in front of the people. So I hope that makes sense. So you guys understand awareness and interest, right? We're going to make this into an SOP on a PDF so that we can, use it as like a checklist. So don't you worry. We'll change the way we have our stuff structured, and I'll make it so that obviously we can have it on a PDF and screenshots and stuff. Shirley's going to help me with that. Everybody, if you guys ready for desire now? I'm sorry, it went over the 30-minute timeline, but it's so important. Y'all ready for desire? Lynn is? Okay. So now it's coming to desire, okay? So when we do run desire, so this is what we're going to run. Lookalikes, video views, 50%, awareness. Lookalikes, WCA. Obviously, you guys know that's blog visitors, but I'm going to put WCA. And then lookalikes, and that's what we're going to do for desire, testimonial videos, right? But what we're going to do is create a lookalike audience of our testimonial videos. And guess what that's going to be? 50%. Okay? Testimonial video views, TVV. So same thing like we did with awareness, we're going to do for testimonials. Create a 50% video view audience of our testimonial videos. And then guess what we're going to do now? We're going to run all of those to our testimonial videos with warm traffic. Warm traffic. You girls know what the warm traffic is, right? Ads, ads set with WCA and video views. You can combine the WCA and the video views to increase reach, because obviously it's going to be a small audience. Yep, these are the desires, ad sets for desires. So I'm going to type them out for you. So lookalikes, video view, 50% to desire. Lookalikes, WCA to desire. Lookalikes, testimonial videos to desire, and warm traffic. Now, I understand that the client might not have a big enough budget to run all of that, and that's understandable. And if they don't have a big enough budget, then the more important ones that we should focus on is these right here. Oops, I'll jack that up. I don't want it to look confusing, but let me just put a line in there. If they can only run 2 or 1 ad set, then we normally need to focus on these 2 things. These are the essential. Lookalikes, TVV, 50% is essential because what we're doing is we are going to start targeting people who've watched our testimonial videos and create lookalikes of those people so that we can get them to watch more of the video. Because what we're saying is, I want you to help me find people who watched 50% or more. And then that's what they'll do for us. So if they don't have the budget, that's still okay. We can run these 2. And then if the audience starts to fatigue with desire, rotate it to rotate it to this. See, we can rotate. But if they do have the budget, like Paul has the budget, run all 4 of those. 4 ad sets to the testimonials is because this is the key part where we're trying to get these people to see that we have value, and that's why we would run testimonials to that. But you guys understand how this is so powerful? Don't worry, I'm doing this myself in my own campaigns. Paul does not want to run. Okay, we can talk about Paul later. Does Paul have testimonials? We can talk about Paul later though, but yeah, he's got to run. Ada is a part of desire because A, awareness, interest, and D is desire. So he's got to run desire in there together. But if I can talk to him, if you need me to talk to him, I'll call him and show him. Everybody is excited about this new formula because it's really powerful, and I know that this works already because I've been guinea pigging accounts and I've been testing this, and it's been working. So you got to leverage it. All right, Lynn, we say desire. We used to push testimonials to pre-launch page. It just depends if they are running a launch and they haven't gotten good results, or the price is expensive. We would want to run that to a pre-launch page. But the client normally, they need to help us create the pre-launch because we can't read their minds. We don't know what they're offering. We don't know what they're going to get unless they tell us everything in detail. So if they tell us everything in detail, they might as well create the page themselves. But however, the clients that have had the most success were the ones who created the pre-launch page by themselves, and they gave us every single detail of what the person's going to get. Because sometimes the people sign up, they still don't know what they're going to get. But if they go to a pre-launch, they will. But other than that, for the common majority, we would run testimonials, desires to their success stories page. That's it. All right, everybody understand Aida and how we are operating Aida so far? All right. Is it exciting to you guys or not? It's new, and new is always exciting to me, especially when I know it's going to work. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now is the conversion campaign, phase two. Phase two. Okay, so we're ready to run the launch or 12-week program or whatever we're running. And normally we like to split that up into multiple ad sets, right? All right, whoo, here we go. Okay, ad set one. All right, we're going to be running this particularly to warm traffic. Can I just list this instead of saying ad set 1, 2, 3? You guys are going to know that. It's just a lot to list. LAL 50% VV. LAL 50% TVV. LAL WCA. Okay. And then LAL whoo-wee leads. LAL prequels if is big. Man, oh man, that's a lot of LALs, isn't it? We don't do LAL fans because just about 100% of our clients, fans are crap. Just about 100%. Every person who has a fan, we don't get good results from because their fans, in some cases, are not their ideal targeted audience. They're not. They're just people who like their page because they're friends or cousins, right? So we don't want that. But we do lookalikes of everything, every other thing. Okay, you guys have this route. All right, so we're gonna go into the other parts. INT, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like we normally do. We always do that. What? INT, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you can do overlapping tests, including LAL, overlapping BP, business professionals, LAL, overlapping, you know, whatever they're trying to target, right? LAL, overlapping, what's another one that we overlap? Job title people, or is that part of business professionals? LAL, overlapping, what else we got? LAL, overlapping what? WCA plus TVV, whole bunch of different ones we do. You girls understand? Cool, right? Cool, cool, cool. And then this is important. If you have a client that has a big budget, this is a good one too. I tested this and it's really powerful. Before you start getting any traffic to that web landing page, before you get leads, you can't create lookalike audiences of leads, but you can create lookalike audience of PV. Anybody know what PV is? It's page views. That means when they go to the landing page, regardless if they sign up or not, they go to the landing page, and we can create lookalike audiences of people who go to the landing page. Then, once you start getting leads, lookalike audiences of leads. Now, you girls think this is insane, isn't it? You're creating lookalike audiences of every single thing. That's crazy, right? But I'm going to tell you what, Stella, if you do this, I promise you're going to start seeing Paul's cost per leads drop. They're going to start getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. And then we're going to be hitting our goals within a small budget. I can practically promise, because it's just that powerful. All right. Anybody like this? For the conversion campaign, target the lookalikes for the. How about the awareness campaign? You're saying how to target lookalikes when we're doing Aida awareness? Is that what you're asking? Yeah. So when we start off with awareness, we don't have no lookalikes or nothing, right? So we're just going to do persona 1, persona 2, persona 3. And if we do have lookalikes, we're going to do lookalikes of the email list. So the client give us an email list of their people who they've gotten signed up before. So that's what we're going to do first. Then, once we start getting people to watch the videos, then we can create our lookalike audience of the 50% video views. Hell yeah, we're going to warm those lookalike audiences up and decrease the cost per acquisition. Yep, the cost per action. The action value is like the value of what the client paid. But the action cost, or the cost per action, is what we pay. So yeah, we're going to warm them up to decrease that cost per acquisition. And you're going to see some powerful results. Now, you girls have probably already tested some stuff before, but I wanted to show you something, and I'm just going to open up a random account, okay? So here's a random account, right? And then you girls can see how we are looking at, we got the persona 1 and the retargeting, persona 2 and all that. You girls can see which one is the best ad set. Which one is the best ad set? Yep, the top one. And which one is that one? Yeah, lookalikes. Yep. So we're paying $1. And that's even, guess what? That audience is even outperforming retargeting, isn't it? That's outperforming the retargeting campaign, isn't it? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, it is crazy. The retargeting campaign has a higher click through, but it's outperforming that because Facebook has a algorithm that says, I am smarter than anything you ever throw at me, and I can help you target the people that are signing up. And that's why that lookalike is killing it. This is just one account. My account, you can already tell my lookalikes are smashing it right now. It's just smashing it. So this is what we want to incorporate into our clients' campaigns, and it is guaranteed. I guarantee it. I guarantee you are going to get better results when you do this. I can guarantee it. So this is the new Aida formula. I'm going to start putting this into our Excel, our PDF and flowchart and everything so that you girls can understand how to do this step by step on the sheet, okay? So just give me some time. I'll make that happen. Any questions about what we covered? Okay, I'll have this sheet to you before Shirley finishes her training to the girls so that if the girls have questions, you can answer them because you have the sheet. And then you can give them the sheet. Okay, thank you so much for your time. I apologize. This went over 30 minutes. It took an hour, but it's powerful. Take care. Any further questions, to shoot me a message on Skype.